Hello, everybody. How are you doing? We're live back on the internet. I'm surprised none of my players decided to play any sounds because we've just been spending 5 minutes learning that you can play sounds, emotes, and background scenes. So that's been a fun time. There we go. That's gonna be one of those nights because it's Monday. What are we doing here on the internet? This is crazy. We're normally playing on Thursday, but it's gonna be one of those wacky days because it's the beginning of the week. And we just want to come out and play some D&D today. And I just spilled everything all over my desk. We'll worry about that later. But if you're new to the channel, my name's Bardicdice, also known as Mike here. We play D&D normally on Thursdays. But you know what? Lately we're like, let's just try every day and, see how it goes. But today, due to scheduling, we are playing on Monday today to make sure we still have the game and play it for you guys as well. Because we're so close to the end. I want to keep momentum going. I actually probably should have double checked with my players. We're all good for next Friday, right? As I make the announcement. Awesome. We'll be playing next Friday back on Fates, and most likely for the rest of the year, unless things come up, and we'll announce it in the Discord. We'll be playing Fates on Fridays at 6:30, our normal time. We're starting a little late today just because it is a Monday. Want to give a chance to shake off the Mondays, get some dinner, and get ready. So, and like I said, we also have a Discord that we share with Marquee Gaming. Super amazing place with all this positivity. All the great people in chat are all in there. We all stick together and make sure we, do stuff. I don't know why I'm blanking out on giving the Discord announcement, because it's a great and positive place where a lot of people can post all their creative stuff and support each other while we're offline. There we go. That's the spiel. So it's a whole lot of great fun. Go check out there, and also when everyone else goes streaming, we also post there as well, so you're notified of that. As well as you can catch our VODs on YouTube if you want to go there real quick. Give me a subscribe, follow, like, all that good stuff that the YouTubers say. That way you can catch up on Fates and anything else that comes up later. Well, that being said, that's all the announcements I have. Oh yeah, also check us out tomorrow, tomorrow, Tuesdays. On literary_DM's YouTube channel, where Mark, Rach, myself, and soon Deely will be joining there for Winds of Calamity, a Zelda-inspired game, which is a lot of fun, which, as you can see why Deely's wearing it, we're celebrating the Tears of the Kingdom this week, other announcement on that, or the release of that. Yet another reason why we're not playing later in the week, because, we all know everyone's playing that. So I'll bring the Tears of Hanazuka Kingdom to you guys. You guys can play Tears of the Kingdom. A lot of fun. But that's all the announcements I have. Let's go ahead and jump into the introduction of our players, starting with our two artists. Deely.
Hi, I'm Deely. Wanted to see if that would work. I play Meikai in this game. Tiefling Kensei monk. And she has a very mean backhand, and it's fantastic. But otherwise, you can catch me in the tavern, on Twitter, just doing art and hanging out, and it's a good time. So, yeah, we're getting into summer, and it's getting really hot outside, so I'm glad that I can stay inside and play D&D with everybody.
Perfect. So Deely does the Kahu and Meikai art that you see down below. And the other art that you see next to the players is done by Reach.
Hi! Yes, I am Rachel. I have a feeling Mark's going to be breaking me in the chat the entire game, so just a warning. I just see that gleam in his eye. Anyway, I'm Rachel, also known as Pip. I do art streams. Normally I do it today at Thursday CST, but just because we've kind of switched around schedules, I'm actually doing it on Thursday at, I think I said 3 CST. 3 to 5:30 is kind of my plan. So come hang out with me. It will be fun. I don't know what I'm going to be drawing because it's a few days from now, but it'll be a good time. In this game, I play Anais. She is a cleric ranger. And she's tiny at 4'11" and just kind of has puffy hair and just kind of poofs around, so it's a good time. I'm done.
Go check out her Instagram. She does some amazing, really cool tarot card art. lately. Go check it out and like it. But heading on down below, everyone's listening this time. But John, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, I am John. I play Kahurangi, and I am the one and only one known as Felix's husband. And I am a supporter of artists and do what I can to help support, and I recommend you do the same. There's some great artwork that is seen in the tavern, some great pieces, some awesome little birdies that got made recently. I believe that was by Ash. And there's also some like sweet Koroks and stuff drawn that I think I saw Shiv post recently. Pretty cool. Keep it up. It's awesome to see. And excited to be here. Again, I play Kahuragi. I am a Kalishtar fighter. He's a rune knight. He is now a very tall boy and trying to get used to being taller than he has ever been before and feels slightly awkward to him, but he is still out there doing his best and being who he is.
Especially in Hanazuka, you gotta go underneath all the curved doors and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But last but not least, Mr. Chaos himself, Mark of Marky Gaming.
Hello, everybody. Yes, Mark of Marky Gaming. And, channel, we do have a D&D game we play on Sundays that we did yesterday. It was pretty fun. There was some interesting Mike's character stuff that came out. Pretty good time. So you can check us out Sundays, 2 p.m. CST currently. We'll see if that changes. Who knows? Watch Discord, as always. And I play Zach here. He is an ASMR sorcerer, bard, and he is not chaotic whatsoever. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm feeling called out in a lot of ways that seem unjust. So
I don't know what to do with this. Mark, you're the DM now. I just want to play. I don't want to DM. I'm terrified.
Total DM voice.
This vibe, this is like anime vibes, and you just had the dark shadow over your glasses. I'm terrified.
The gleam.
Yep.
Yeah, totally.
I love it. But yeah, I have the best of players ever. Go check them out on all their socials, all the great things they do on their channels as well. And we have the best audience as well. It's so fun. I don't know, it's so weird being on Monday. It's really throwing me off. Like, it's the beginning of the week, but we normally play at the end of the week. So, but Nelson, thank you for the resubscribe. Lit, Marquee Gaming, thank you guys so much for everything. We love you. 29 months, it's wild. It's been a journey, so I love it. But all that being said, I think that's all the good announcements. Let's go ahead and get into tonight's game of Fate United.
Pull on threads of fate, strings of time, metal clash as they climb. Champions of the sky, sun, moon, ocean, ally. Seek the path where darkness hides, corrupting all the good inside. They will travel the hard way, igniting light through the untamed. Wilderness won't disguise the elements sent to destroy the fragile weave of destiny. Just one of the many evils sent to break the world. Protect them as legend unfolds. Pull on threads of fate, strings of time, metal clash as they climb. Champions of the sky, sun, moon, ocean, ally. Seek the path where darkness hides. Bring light to where evil abides. Come on, roll the dice. As heroes take the fight.
Welcome back, everybody. No Mercy Mark is here, and we are jumping in to Fates United, back into the Hanazuka arc. A quick little recap as our Chosens have followed Trenton's father, Sasha, and Carr, who had jumped into Hanazuka, who has now been covered in this cursed mist that has not allowed any of their citizens to leave, or as well as been aging them, sapping their life force from them. They arrived, saved them, found a resistance led by a woman going by the moniker the Nightingale. We're able to learn that there is possibly still some others that are giving some resistance up north. Haven't really been able to make contact with them. Up at a temple nearby where Meikai grew up herself. As well as still trying to find out the location of Zachary's family. They left Renton, Car, and Sasha back at the Nightingale's safe house. Decided to trek out and travel, taking a day to head up north. Along the way, they were faced off by some of Meikai's old, you could say, nemesis, if you will, jealous people while during her royal training of becoming and being chosen by the prince to become royalty. They were jealous, but these two, who are called Hansi now, they were part of the Hansi, have now been resurrected as undead warriors. Queen Kaori, the one that stole her prince on their wedding day, and after a duel, was right before Meikai was about to strike her down, the prince intercepted and took the mortal blow himself, leaving Kaori alive, which seemingly she's done well for herself. How and what she's done, the Chosens are trying to find out, and how Zachary's family is involved, they're also trying to cover. So, they just defeated 2 of the Hansi, as well as these undead that seem to rise up from the ground, as it seems that this whole land is somehow cursed for being controlled with some sort of undeath or nightmares, as they're also trying to figure that out as well. Again, the ground around you is woods on each side. The normally purple and beautiful colored wisteria trees are all sapped pale dead, with cursed trees and muddy paths along the ground. You guys are just through the noble city up here of Itamura. You guys are just seemingly nearing the ends of the forest to the Wisteria Valley, where the temple would be. You guys were able to defeat them, and you saw that their bodies were slowly kind of turning to mist and fog and reabsorbing into the ground. So a scroll was dropped, or well, it was offered and then dropped, as an invite from the queen to attend dinner at the palace. No harm given to you. Followed by the order. Zachary did a quick identifying and was able to see that there was sort of teleportation magic to it as well. Activated as a teleportation circle, or teleport scroll, taking 8 people there if he wishes. He almost did, and nuked the city, which I'm still thinking that might happen, but that being said, we jump back in. The mists are still overhead. It's hard to tell, but your body clocks are feeling like you've traveled a whole day. So again, it's kind of stuck in an eternal dusk. So from here, though, you are much, much closer to this green, cursed vortex that's swirling in from the mist and clouds directly down into the center of the royal palace. The Nightingale just kind of looks at you all. Well, that was something. You probably keep going unless you have any other smart ideas. Things are going to be coming out at night.
Yeah.
Still need to get to where we planned. Good job not getting killed.
Yeah. You start setting off? Is there anything else you guys are doing there before you're heading out?
Keep moving for now.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything.
Keep walking.
Alright, whoever wants to take charge with the Nightingale. And
yes, was there anything on any of their bodies that was worth looking at?
even before you went to go look, they all just started either decomposing or fading into like this They were almost half incorporeal as it was anyway, or like just to.
Then no, just keep going.
Exactly. All right, who wants to give me wisdom or not a wisdom survival check as the Nightingale continues?
Not me.
I can go, I guess.
Sure.
Do I have
Go for it.
assistance?
Yeah. Yeah, you would.
15.
Okay, nice. Any of you guys doing anything else while walking?
Being quiet.
Stealthing?
Yes.
Okay. You guys give me a stealth roll then, if you guys are stealthing along.
Stealthy.
Definitely advises it.
Natural 20.
Think I just starts
24.
bouncing off the trees and. Come on.
19.
16.
I think I got the same thing I got last time, was just 20.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you guys were able to find a nice little dry path along the side of the route, and were able to take it up there. Makai, you start noticing after about an hour similar paths as you kind of take a little bit of an upwards cliffside overlook. Everyone walking down. See, if you would continue up kind of the valley and upwards, you can already see the fields that your father ran. They're completely destroyed, deadened. There's overflowing, what looked like the river that came through kind of overflowed and is now dried up as all the vegetation here is gone. As you can look over and see upwards into the cliffside. But a little bit further, you can just see around the corner the tops of the Wisteria Valley town, where there's a bit of, I want to say commotion, but movement. You can see the temple there. It seems not as well kept. Vines kind of growing up some of it. Trees have fallen and broken some of the scenes. But you do see candlelight inside, as well as a few more of the houses and a tavern there. Still going, a stable. Another forge with the blacksmith and forge look to be decrepit. The rest of you, as you are all walking and make how you can see as well, you had continued through the path in the forest. You can start seeing movement, things coming to life off in the distance, but they seem to be kept to more of the swamps and the trees for now, as long as your distance. And with your stealth, you do. Eventually, you guys come up on the outcrops of the city, little town here. And, well, it's not much, and you're more familiar with this than I am. I think that's the temple up there.
Yeah, that is. And I think in our little group chat, Maikai's just like informing them of like different things, like Mike was saying, like along the way of just like, oh, that's my dad's field. That's great shape. Just trying to like not make jokes, but you know, not be like super bleak either. But she's just pointing out a couple things. But yeah, just in group chat, so they're stealthy.
Yeah, and you guys can give me a perception check because they're on the edge here.
Nat 20 for 32.
Natural 20. You can
Yeah, double noyos. I got
17.
25.
nice. Good rolls.
18.
All right, yeah, all of you guys can see this. The various people from the town were just slowly walking, not quite like zombies, but just drained. Their pale skin is almost more like a drow than a tiefling. Still have the horns, obviously, but it's like they haven't seen the sun. There's almost this deadened look as they're all passing by and they're nodding, and you can hear them whispering something to each other, but there's barely any activity as they're slowly putting away their tools. home. We're heading to the tavern. Anais, you with your natural 20, your ears perk up as being someone who doesn't normally speak, your ears have maybe trained themselves a little bit better. You hear them mumbling to each other as they kind of pass, almost like a greeting. King provides for all. In response, provides for all.
Are we kind of stopped for a second?
Yeah, you guys are kind of like
Sort
on
of
the
like
outskirts,
looking?
just from the forest looking in before, the
Okay.
Nightingales kind of stopped you guys being like, well, I brought you here, but what do you guys want to do?
Okay. I go up to the Nightingale and I kind of tug at her sleeve. Question. Do they always do that? They say the king provides for all or something?
Yeah. Everyone says that.
Okay. Do you do it to blend in?
I needed.
Okay. Is that something we all should know?
I think you guys should say that, yeah.
Anything else we should know?
And everything else I've told you. And besides, we're probably going to lose our lives trying to go up against the king. King's reach is much more powerful here than it was. You've seen it in everything that has crept up here.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of bad things other places too. So, I don't know if any of us are especially worried, but this is bad for sure. Is the king the type of guy that would have his picture all over the place?
No.
Really?
Do you see any pictures of anyone? Banners? Everything's decayed. No one cares about villages out here.
Okay.
King hasn't left the palace ever since Mist showed up.
I mean, you're actually still there then. Okay.
Yeah.
As we're
It's
aware.
just I think I could maybe spy on him if I had a picture of him.
But she knows.
Oh,
Do you know what he looks like?
it would be, yeah. I could turn in. We have the disguising things, yeah? We still have those.
I don't.
Sure, you gave him away.
I don't have
Oh,
one.
Do we give,
I don't know if
do
you
we-
gave yours away or not, so.
Check your inventory.
Everyone was willing
Well,
to give one away. I don't know
you-
if you actually gave it away.
yeah.
I think there were
that's what
people we gave them to, but maybe Make-I kept hers. 'Cause
I don't know
yeah,
if she
that's-
was part of the conversation to give them away, so I
Mhm.
know I did though.
I don't mind either way.
Yeah,
It's up to
I
you.
remember two of you guys giving them away. John, did you give yours or did you still have it?
Looks like I did not give mine away.
I was gonna say, is it in
I
Okay.
your
still have
inventory?
it, but it's not attuned. It is in my inventory.
Mm.
Oh, that's what it is. I'm not attuned to it.
Were those
I have it.
attunement ones? Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean,
I mean, you draw, don't you?
yeah, I could get him out.
If we
I'm not
think it's
great
worth
with
a
people,
shot.
but... well... Yeah. Maybe we could also ask one of the clerics too. Maybe they can give some insight as well. Do you want to do that out here right now, or...
Or we could just sit on the,
Just-
the edge of the forest all night and just get cold and wet. That's always fun.
Do you actually want to do that?
You say it like we didn't ask you to bring us to the
She
actual
just
temple.
kind
Yeah.
of just looks. Are we doing anything?
We've been living in the woods for months anyway, so...
I wouldn't recommend sitting out here. We're not gonna get a good sleep.
I know. The monsters. Okay, let's just
With
get
the
in
temple
the
we're trying to
building.
get to, yeah.
Yeah, it's over there.
It points to one across the town. It's kind of like a crumbling chimney and stuff, but you can still see there's like a fire lit inside. Still operable.
I was just saying this is an option for tonight, maybe, so let's think about it. We want
I think
to
it's a good
spy
option.
on him or really anyone else that I have a picture of.
Mhm.
Or a lock of hair, but I doubt anyone has a lock of the king's hair right now.
Well, I collect hair.
You guys talk a
Just
lot,
for these
don't you?
instances.
See the Nightingale just annoyed.
I imagine we're going though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
We
You're
said we're
walking to
going.
the temple.
Headed to
I
the
think,
temple?
yeah.
Okay. As you guys start walking across, are you kind of outskirting the outside of the town, or are you going through the middle of it?
Probably outskirted.
Is that going to run us into the foresty, swampy bits?
And we can stay right on the edge. It's up to a couple more minutes.
Yeah, that's fine then.
You guys, with your stealth, continue to kind of stay on the outskirts, and you can see now most people have made it to their houses, or kind of finishing up outside. And again, you can see like the wrinkled, kind of gaunt face of all the people here, and even younger folk who are in their teens looked aged and withered, well, to an extent. Maybe not as far as wrinkles, but they already look like they're their 20s or so.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are able to make it over to the other side. Hopefully she's still here. And Nightingale will knock on the door. Hear a chair kind of move. Yes, how can we buy tonight? Hear a female's voice inside.
We are seeking assistance and shelter. Yes.
Oh, of course, yes. King provides for all, of course.
King provides for all. Cool.
And opening the door, you see a pale older tiefling. Here?
Remember, Meikai's only charismatic in her looks. She's not charismatic in her anything else.
And you can see someone that looks to be around the same age as Meikai normally.
Did you make this?
No, I did steal this one. But I modified it a bit.
Ew.
As you walk in, and opening the door is a pale tiefling, kind of longer, frailish hair, kind of a lot of split ends, and black horns, two that go up and then two that kind of wind around down, with totally black eyes. But you can see a few scars on her lips and her chin. But she opens up and welcomes you all in. And Meikai, you do recognize this woman.
Mm-hmm.
And she recognizes you as... Actually, give me an intelligence check on this one.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
My best stat. $14.
14, sure. You never really knew her by name, but she was an apprentice to Segura Sora, who was the royal cleric, the one that actually did your silvering. He was there at the ceremony as well. As she her eyes go to all of your foreheads, wall, to the Nightingale, who's just kind of standing here like this, kind of being like, wondering what's about to happen. And holding a candle, she just kind of moves, lets you guys all in.
Thank you.
Of course, King provides for all.
Yep.
Apparently that's the words we're supposed to say.
Certainly.
Well, welcome. Temple is not seen its best days, but comfortable if you need shelter. And kind of doing so, she kind of brings you all in quickly. And the Nightingale does lean in a little bit and whispers, odd and range of. seemingly more like a reading and understanding who they are. And looking around, make sure no one else did. She closes behind you, but you can see a beautiful, what would have been a very beautiful lit temple. And Makai, you remember that these crystals would have connected to the affinity crystal up on the hill, normally glowing in a bright orange, purple, and pink, and aligning the walls in a bit of a dust, or almost like a mosaic that shines normally purple. Now you guys can see the walls shining that same green that the vortex from above is shining, which all of you at this point in the game are radiating off a very corrupted feel with your on the walls. We can go in and you can see this place has been ransacked. There used to be a wisteria tree has been cut down. Currently she seems to be the only one here.
You're not alone, are you?
Unfortunately, it's myself now.
Did they get taken, or?
Kind of looks a little weary. I'm looking at you all. Sorry, I know how things are these days.
I don't know how things are these days.
We don't.
Please
We're
enlighten
trying to
us.
figure it out.
I'm looking back at the Nightingale, and the Nightingale kind of nods again, but speaking ill of anything of kingdom can be killed, you know. So.
Do you want us to say it first? Well, then
The
you can
king
feel
has
better.
failed his kingdom and is a terrible individual, and we need to figure out how to correct this.
That.
Again, she looks a little weary, almost as if not sure if this is a trap or stuff.
No.
She looks to you again, Makai. You were silvered. I don't understand how you're here.
Lune reversed it.
How?
Moon powers? He just gave me a blessing, and a couple months ago, also, this has been going on, not as you've been experiencing a time thing. Disparity. She kind of looks at Zach. Yeah. So, like, did I use a
Zach
good
does
word?
not help.
Oh, he doesn't.
It's the emote.
He shrugged.
It's a time dilation, and it's been 4 years for you, and only a handful of months for me.
So you're really having a hard time following along, and Isokai is, or the Nightingale, not Isokai,
Suzaki.
It's just, yeah, it's hard to follow, but why don't you show our cleric friend here your powers? Proof that Luna
Not gonna
told
look.
you.
Should I go touch the crystal, or just gonna look at the other four?
Make your thing glow like you did earlier. I don't care.
Oh,
You said you have chosen powers. Show them.
or Meikai's gonna awkwardly, as she does, just like go a few paces and just like takes out her chakrams and does like a little sword dance kind of thing. And just tries to make her thing glow.
So you're trying to tap into the chosen abilities in your key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you kind of do kind of the normal kind of warrior dance pose, and then go with a strike as you strike down with the chakra, giving that radiant slice of air as the symbol glows on your forehead and kind of billowing out your robes there for a second. As you can see, the cleric kind of clasps her necklace, which is the Lune symbol. You start seeing tears come to her eye. I'm sorry, I was just afraid that maybe this was a trap. I've been alone for so long. It's terrifying. My name is Miata Casa, as because already that name.
Wait, I thought you. Oh,
That's
the
my
other
first
lady.
name.
Yeah.
You guys are joking it.
There's
No.
Miata.
My first name is Miara
Miara.
Casa. ESU. KASA.
Good
But
job,
welcome to
Mike.
Mikasa. Yes. But Lune, I haven't felt her powers many years now.
Yeah, the cloud is blocking
Please.
interference.
You all can come in, and she kind of brings you in to like a table with some. Sorry again for my weariness. Many people have betrayed each other for safety and food, and some of the things I know, I'm sure they would eventually come out. So, you are here to fix things?
Yeah, because they really need it. Nobody else can get in or out. So we're here to help. Lune can't even see in here, so that's why she hasn't forsaken you. She just can't see.
Yeah, I've
Something
faith.
corrupted the land.
Seems like it, yes. We don't know what the king is up to, but I mean, I'd be more than happy to tell you everything I know. Kind of turns, and she has a part of almost like the altar, like stonework statues, and you can look around, and there are a various few statues of the Lune Chosen's prior. As well as one Star Chosen is now
My descendant.
your descendant. For the first time seeing her face since the Dean's office. Same one in that picture, but shown a little bit more regally, not as, like a marriage or like normal stature, but more of like a heroic. But she kind of removes a brick, and there's a few pages out. The head of the temple, Sora, he had first kind of led some of us in a way to hold the fight against everything that was going on and tried to understand what was happening. He's disappeared, and I worry for what he's done. He was trying to understand and collect information. That's all he left here, at least. And she'll hand you different scrolls and paperwork that he had left. And walking through, she begins to explain that about 4 years ago, that he began to start looking into some odd occurrences where the cleric's magics can fail, that their powers were being weakened, but the healing that they could do was less. So one day, some of the lower clerics were unable to cast any magic at all. Sora went up to the affinity crystal, and we found that the light was fading. Something seemed pulling from that energy. It was about 6 months after the prince's death, and she kind of looks at you, Meikai. A little awkwardly, but looks down. And that is when mists formed. All of the nobility, and especially the Hansi, began disappearing, one by one being called to the capital. And while he was looking into these disappearances, that's when the vortex began from the capital and seemed to strengthen these mists. As when not only the clerics began to be weakened, everybody else. So many people tried to leave and who hadn't left until the mists seemed stuck here, talking about being lost. They tried to travel out, turned around, and lost for hours or days before arriving back here in Annecy. Began to continue between them growing older and more people coming to our doors speaking a nightmare. But even then, it was like a walking nightmare. Those that would continue nightmares and seeing hallucinations during the day. And that is when we kind of show like her hands and her face. We all started feeling it as well. Like we were aging, or getting weaker, or tired. One day, though, a few of the royal guards, well, the king's royal guards, said they left and abandoned him. He was going crazier and crazier, having nightmares, getting paranoid. I don't know, they spoke to Sora about this, but I heard them over speaking something about the queen, new queen charming him and others, having them do what she wanted, that she was behind these kidnappings. They saw others being kidnapped as well, outsiders. And, well, Laura and the Royal Guards went to go try and investigate where they were taking them. But the last I heard, one of the Royal Guards returned bloodied on his deathbed. They had been killed and captured, brought back to the capital. All I know, and honestly, the last cleric alive that hasn't abandoned or died.
But you don't hold any powers or anything? You can't.
You're
Would you have a little?
Like close her eyes and try to pray and cast even a simple like light spell.
It's interesting.
I don't know if any of that will help you, but I do know that burning the bodies of those that have died seem to stop them from coming back. But these monsters, every night, the nightmares, they just... like they're unstoppable. Every time someone dies, it just adds to his army.
It sounds like Powers are probably responsible for a lot of this stuff, but the king isn't innocent either. I saw him.
Did she have like powers she could do this stuff with before? Wasn't she just like a normal person?
Not that I know. Not that I know of. I mean,
We were not aware of any
we were all
powers,
trained. Yeah,
That's weird.
it's just normal person. Bad attitude, but normal.
Sorry for being part of your silvering.
Oh, it's been like 2 years for me. It's okay. I mean, I think that policy should probably not happen anymore. It's really painful, but don't feel bad. It's all right. If I was really truly angry and upset still, I wouldn't be here. So I would help.
It makes you feel better. All of the guards that are still loyal to the king are taking all of our silver. Do anything either.
How they take it. That's weird.
There are some people, and this is when the Nightingale speaks up. Well, some of us have found that silver weapons, like we told you before, are better at fighting these things.
True.
Hmm.
She has like her feet up on the table, and she's like eating the stew and bread. Just a little disrespectfully to the temple, but
Well, that is good to know. I mean, I think our chosen weapons are blessed and more than efficient, but
lucky you're here.
Do you happen to have any silver that you may have sneaking a hideaway?
Oh.
Amassing to the Nightingale.
Oh, to the Nightingale?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Just all the weapons I already offered you before. Yeah, they had offered. It was a month ago. They offered that any weapons you wish to silver or replace with a silver. Good. They did have a small stockpile of the weapons that you could take if you wanted to.
Gotcha.
Well,
How are you not like them down there?
I mean, I feel like it. But I think some have just given up. Some have come to the nightmares. I try to keep my faith in them. Not easy. Days. I don't know.
doing amazing. Just want to say that.
Some of the clerics, including Sora himself, we continue to sometimes have these dreams that would keep us going. The staff that would glow bright with fire and burn away the mist. I mean, but a nice reprieve from the nightmare at least.
Yeah. She's been getting into my head too. Actually, nice. You said that as well, right? You had a dream. A woman in green?
Someone was hanging out, but I don't know who exactly.
Probably king or queen. Many people say they hear her voice. Don't think you need. I don't need to tell you this, but I can't stress enough. Understating, they're everywhere. Their power and control reaches to every part of them.
Yeah.
Sorry that you're here.
I'm not. We're supposed to be here. Lene guided us all here. The other affinities also guided us around to various places too before.
We're here to correct a wrong.
Here to kick some butt.
Right. It's been a while since I've had hope. The bleak here for so long.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Do you think maybe we can try like purifying that crystal? Zachary? Do you think that's a good idea?
One is just a minor one connected to the larger up in the cliffside, but more than happy to try. Kind of points to the walls. Those turned green the same night the vortex in the sky showed up.
Hmm. Yeah, we can try at least, right? Doesn't hurt anything.
I think it's worth. I mean, we can try. I think we also should probably look through this paperwork that Miara gave us.
Basically, those are just journal pages from Sora that kind of recaps what I told you.
Yeah.
Have you seen any ASMR around here? Or did your friend?
Kind of glances to you all. I mean, I haven't myself, but he did speak of outsiders.
Okay.
I don't know exactly who they were.
Could be a number of people.
It actually does kind of remind me. Zach, didn't you see the Hanasukan Road person that was trying to kidnap one of your brothers at once?
Yeah, I think that was noticed, yes.
Yeah. So, like, kind of thinking back to that, it does resemble Hansi robes that they were wearing. Very same. They were just covering their feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be more than happy to answer any other questions if you have them, or you can stay here for safety.
I think staying here. I'll do a little sketchy sketch for Anais.
Well, actually, wait, before you get to all the work of drawing, we have a few options I was thinking more of.
Mhm.
Him, the queen, or any of Zach's family, potentially.
Oh. Family
I don't
might
know.
make it a little bit better.
I don't know. It feels like any one of them could maybe not work because they all seem to be pretty powerful, so maybe they have stuff against it, but
Yeah.
who would be like the least likely to have it? Or to be prepared? Maybe not. I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't even know if any people know how to do this, so.
It's true. But we do know that they're powerful.
I mean,
You've
remember
seen
Zach.
one of my brothers who was taken.
I have. You're right, I have. I didn't. Yeah. Let me look at my. Did we meet him?
Yeah.
What?
Like you
We
saw
talked-
him. We were trying to rescue him, and then he got
You
know, like,
yoinked
one of the
out
two
Yes.
in the
saved.
fight.
Yeah, and near the town.
Because they have a little chart and it says firsthand you have met the target, and then familiar you know the target well. But I mean, I don't think that would be classified as she knows it well. I would assume not. But we met
We hung
meeting
out with
him.
him.
What's the next level?
Yeah.
The first one, it's firsthand you've met the target, familiar you know the target well.
Nothing after that?
No.
I mean, we had a couple dinners with him. Or breakfast. It was like a day, right? Where we were all hanging out.
I don't
That
think
was
it's
so
been a
long
while.
ago.
I think it's just like
No, not well.
Yeah.
you met him thing. So
Yeah.
Hey,
I
you,
would
you
guess
met,
they do.
like, you know
Right.
him, and you know his family, but I wouldn't say well.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. And then so she'll say, Zach, did you happen to have anything of his? Because if there's a picture I have of him, or like even like something he had that you have with you, that would also help me.
yeah, I'm trying to remember because I thought I took things from the room when I was there, but I didn't put them in my inventory because like it's
It's been
kids'
so long.
toys.
Yeah. No, you
And
did
I
take something
remember.
from their rooms. Yeah.
A yo-yo or something.
I think it was like a toy that he had
Yeah.
or something. So
I do remember you taking something from Burns.
so I would hand over that item to
What is it, Mark?
If it's
I
not
don't know.
written down, I'm just
Like-
kidding.
It's a pogo stick.
like an action figure type thing or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
A big buff ASMR.
Yeah. I mean, this one might be our best bet. Because we have all
Yeah.
this stuff and I've met him, so.
Press it, it lights up for a second.
Yeah.
Flap and wings come out. Yeah.
Yes. So, we could try. Well, I'm sorry, what was his name, too? I'm sure she would know it, but I don't.
Anselm.
Anselm. So, we could try Anselm. If you guys want.
Go for it.
Yeah,
You're trying to do.
that's perfect.
What again are you trying to do? Sorry.
Crying!
Crying.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, no roll needed. You can cry all you want.
Yay!
All right. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
That's how it works, yeah.
I just.
So,
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna. Changing one small thing, but I'll explain it.
okay.
Let's go, Anais.
So, yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw they have to make. And then the DC is determined on all this on here, this chart.
Yes, you
I
have
don't-
an item. You know them. So what does that add to it?
You have a
So
0 on the knowledge and a
-4 on the
-4 on the
possession.
modifier.
Okay.
Cool.
So hopefully.
Yeah.
Why don't you describe trying to cast it?
Sure. So, yeah, I kind of I'll get out of the table. I don't want to sit at the table. I go sit on the floor somewhere. And I am holding the little action figure. I have my glaive. It's a little bow right now, but it's across my lap too. It's kind of all helping me channel it together. And then I just close my eyes and just be like, Lotha, it'd be great if we could get some info. Thank you. And then I cast it. I feel like it looks pretty calm though. It's not normally her, it's just very quiet. And
No, I was gonna say you hear a slight rumble, just on the distance of the outside of a storm, and then kind of a small wind picks up, very light, but then kind of puts out one of the candles. Go ahead and you're trying to picture Ansem.
yeah.
As you close your mind, you can feel your vision blur suddenly upwards, straight up into the sky, as the temple, like a blur, just comes further and further away. And everything is motion blurring so much that you can't even barely see anything around the whole area except for the vortex. You're almost in the clouds and zooming in towards another direction, and it's happening so fast you're even having a hard time direction or where you're going. However, as you feel that connection to Anshelm happen, you don't feel him fighting it. You feel something else interfering. So it's not going to be his wisdom save that I'm going to use. It's going to be someone else's. Sake of this one.
Sure.
Which is fine, because it's a -2. Or -2 plus something, so you're good.
Yeah.
As suddenly this psychic pain and almost intrusion into this place of secrecy. It's been guarded from your eyes, but you're able to break through. And it's a similar pain that you felt during your nightmare. That same sort of arcane, you can relate it to being the same. And then you have instantly kind of blurred back in and unable to know your surroundings or how you got there. You are facing in this vision, blurred vision, straight down to a young boy on an altar, stone brick altar. He looks like a younger version of Zachary, but longer hair, being tied down with straps. And you can see blood being poured out from an elbow, collected bucket, like a little groove in the stone coming down to a lip bucket. He's just breathing gently as if he's sleeping or nightmaring. But he's safe, or at least alive. Safe is a bad word for it, sorry. He's not dead, is what I meant to say.
Mm-hmm.
But he's clearly being held for some other reason. And
Okay.
That's when your vision left you.
This can last for 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'd
that
like
10
to get a
minutes,
good look around, actually,
I don't
if I
think
can.
you can look around, unless I'm mistaken. But
Yeah, well, that's where I'm not
I know
quite sure.
Again, this is a critical role thing. I think I've always just taken it from critical role as you're just scrying on that person because he's not moving around.
Yeah, because I know it says the creature. Oh, no, just kidding. The sensor moves with the target.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
remaining
you
within
can't
10
look
feet
around.
of it.
Yeah.
So I guess if I'm assuming that if it's within 10 feet, it would be
You
him
can give me
and
a
then
perception
maybe
check,
some
though.
stuff around it.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Yeah. Okay.
As you're unable to move it, and this is what you're seeing. It's like a blur
Yeah.
around.
It's
but
like
trying to pick
yeah.
up the peripheral of you can't move your eyes, but as if you're trying to pick up details from your.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So that's 28. I rolled
Okay.
really good finally for perception.
Sure.
Thank you, guys.
Actually, let me just do a quick Jeff Crawford.
Oh, what?
I know. It's also
Whatever his name is. I was trying to just look up to see if there's a sage advice or anything else about being able.
I mean, it says that you're within 10 feet of the target, but it's like you're there.
Yeah.
So it's like you're standing in the room 10 feet from the target invisibly, basically, is what the spell says.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, see the sister as if you were there.
I know anytime we've ruled it, we've done a perception check of what other details do you see, but she rolled so good.
Or
she did a great job.
yeah, I've always just done it the way Mercer's done it. Let's see this one. Who's with the target? Still doesn't say you can look around though. It's as if you were there, but staring right at that target. Because you're making the save on that target, not on the room, not on anything around it. You can still see around it with that perception, but I'm gonna say you can't turn your head or anything.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it's just whatever. That's fine, but I do feel like there's stuff around the target.
That's what I'm saying.
Can
You got
she
a 28.
move the target within 10 feet as a circle and see beyond it then?
Well, she can't move the target. The
Yeah, but
sensor
she can
appears
stare
within 10 feet
feet.
of it, and she's staring at the target.
The sensor moves with the target remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration.
If he was moving,
I guess it
If she
depends.
did not leave 10 feet, though, could she circle him?
It doesn't say anything about moving the sensor. So again, this is how I'm ruling it. It appears within 10 feet of his body, and it's like you're looking straight at him. Again, with the 28, I'm definitely
Sure.
going to give you details.
Sure.
Very much of the room. But I'm not. I've never ruled it in a way that you can turn crying. I use that more as the other one, as the clairvoyance or something like that. The other one that says you can move your vision around. Because you're setting that up.
Yeah,
as
clairvoyance is a little more. Yeah.
Oh. We can talk about it afterwards, but this is just how I've always ruled it. I'm just going to keep it the same for now. But with 10 feet back and with your peripheral with a freaking 28, phenomenal.
Thanks.
You're able to take a second, and it does take you for a moment looking at this. And it is slightly dimmer, but there are some lights around in this room. And that's when you can notice out of peripheral of your eyes 10, 15, 20 more people like this on different stone tablets. Their blood being drawn to a center, almost like they're being collected. You can see other family members. It's hard to tell who exactly, but see a few that are younger, that are a little bit older. But you know that they're in a room or a catacomb. There's rocks on the backside that seem like it's cut out of a mountain, but the floor is quite finished with tiles and stonework. And you can see almost where these vials have been collected. It's almost like they're collected, pulled out, and then replaced. You can see like the ring around the vial where the blood's being.
How big does the vial look? Look like little? Or like big?
Like a what are they called? The like mason jar size?
Oh, so like a cup? Okay.
But they're still breathing fine. A little paler for the way, for how they're looking, but seems like most of them are being kept alive, kept decently taken care of, except for their status and what they're doing.
Yeah, does it almost seem like because there's so many of them, it's not like they're bleeding them so much, they're like sickly type of thing?
Righty. You're not quite sure if it's the amount that they're taking, or if it's because they're taking a little bit from everyone, or maybe they're just taking care of them. It's hard to tell, but again, just seems like a lot of people are donating blood is kind of that same feel. I mean, they're not moving around, they're all moving and unconscious.
Sorry, so stupid joke. Is there a cookie there's like a table with cookies on it off to the side. Blood donation.
Sure. Especially
Yay!
with the potatoes and the Oreos.
So is there any way I could also roll like a medicine check? Especially on Anselm in front of me to see like how he's doing. I got the exact same roll. So that's medicine. So that's a 20.
Is that a 20?
Yeah.
I need to stop looking up the scrying stuff. We'll look that up later. That's just how I've always wrote. Sorry.
No,
Medicine.
I got a lot of info.
Yeah.
Yeah, medicine's 20.
I'll even say you can even see just in the distance, like maybe just right off in the corner, like a table with some books over. The different scrawlings inside and writing. It's just too far to see. You can see some of these vials that have been collected with like a stopper on top. Medicine check, though. Yeah, I mean, maybe safe wasn't the right word, but again, they're stable
Uh-huh.
and seem like whatever they're doing, they're wanting continual blood. They're not trying to drain them all at once. Like they're keeping them alive and well too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Does Anselm look older than when we saw him? Okay. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else I can do while I'm in there.
I missed that. Does he look older?
No,
Sorry, I was writing down. Oh, okay.
it looks exactly the same.
I was gonna say, if Zach's second, like the other oldest sibling is like here, and he's like all of a sudden older than Zach.
I'm not getting into
Used
age
to.
changes after this.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. So I'll stick around for the full 10 minutes to see if anything happens or if anybody comes in or says if I hear anything. So I'll stick around for the entire 10 minutes. If something doesn't happen, then then the spell will end.
Okay. The entire 10 minutes go by, and it's kind of, you can see everyone's chests, going, breathing, rising and falling with their breathing. And again, once in a while, you see maybe a few whispering as if they're having a night. Not, thrashing about or anything, but also don't seem the most comfortable. Slowly, the silence in there is kind of what's disturbing you the most. Quiet. Flicker of flame. It's not even flame, it's one of those gems that lights up in the... After about 10 minutes, you comes back out.
And it looks like we were carved in underground somewhere.
It seemed like,
Okay.
a place that was definitely well made. Like it was made on the ground and what the stones were doing, but it definitely felt like it was carved in.
Okay. Is that where the palace is? Or the palace is that
The
in
palace does have mountain on two sides
around it?
but
Okay.
you're not 100% sure where
It could be
this
somewhere
could
else.
be, yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, so I come back and I'm kind of blinking a little bit. They're all alive.
That's good.
I think I don't know if I saw all of them. I could only look mostly Anselm, but I was looking around. I mean, they saw a lot of them, more than your family. Didn't you say all your family? So there's a lot there.
Oof.
They're okay though?
They look like they're being kept alive.
What does that mean? Looks like they're being kept alive.
Like they're not trying to purposefully kill them. They're using their blood for something.
Well,
Just each person just a little bit. It's all pooling down in the center into a big glass.
What kind of place did this look like?
It looks like it was underground.
See Miriara just looked disgusted. Backs back a little bit, kind of in shock of hearing something like that.
Does a place like this sound like anything you've ever heard of, Miriara?
There's a bunch of altars, all funneling down into something in the middle.
Roll the magic. The only thing I can think of would be the royal catacombs back behind the palace. They're well guarded typically, and you have to go through the bottom of the palace to get.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Is this the place where the silvering? Oh, sorry.
No, the silvering happened at the courtyard at the royal capital, but the former kings or courts.
Okay, I was ruled out of it.
Is this a spell that lets you see things if they're in a different place, like not this world, or is it only this world?
I have no idea. What do you mean? What are you trying to see?
Like, you should read the first line of your spell description and tell me what it says there.
Give me an Arcana check or intelligence.
Gosh! Okay, hold on. So you can see if we're in the same place. Okay.
Pulling too close
I got
together.
I got a 9 though for Arcana.
Yeah, you know that with your talks before that this only works on the plane you're on, and it's been rumored when you talk to Guy and Benali, Striker,
And
about
the
Striker Tau, about other planes, and talking about the affinities might be on a different one. And you all tried to message, I think, Anselm, and you weren't able to.
Mm-hmm.
Part of that was wondering if this was related to that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So she'll be like, "Huh? What do you? Oh, no. It's just this one.
So they're actually here. Okay.
So they're actually here.
That's good to know. Like the blood thing.
Hey Kai, that doesn't make sense to you. Hanasuka's always been on the same place as everywhere else. So.
What?
Hanasuka, this is your home. You've always been on the same plane or same continent as
Oh, yeah.
Gaga and Organia and everywhere else.
Right.
So they're asleep, it looks like. I don't think they're even conscious of what's going on. Probably nightmares too. But, I mean, if we can get in there and get them out of it, I think that's that.
The higher perception people of the group can see that Zach has white knuckles around his staff, but he's trying to look calm.
Oh,
Buddy. Waiting for the capital to be nuked.
Well,
I just sit a little closer to Zach, and I just kind of I don't know, I kind of lean my shoulder against his, but that's all I do.
Kato, do you got the map? You mind pulling it out?
what?
Sorry, I missed what you said.
Ask for Kato to pull out the map.
Oh.
Oh, Kato. Okay. It's like, I don't know who that is.
Switching back to the map there.
It's an NPC that's been with us for 6 months that we've ignored this whole time.
Well, Kato is
I'm
how they...
standing right here.
To be fair, I also was like, I probably gave him too many names.
You renamed her.
I didn't rename her. That's kind of what was the alias she was going by at first.
Oh.
You know.
Goes by Kato.
Yeah, it's Kato and then her real name and then Angel. So she has 3 names.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah. I don't know.
We're currently in Westari Valley.
Right.
Yes.
We know we potentially, where we need to get to is through the palace. Is that correct? Get to the catacombs?
If that's where you're trying to go to. She kind of points kind of directly back of the king's palace here. There is a bit of a entrance down into the catacombs back here.
Right, exactly.
Just
Are you-
directly I'm using my mouse, sorry. Right here.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
I don't know why I thought you could see my mouse. But yeah, it'd be directly on the the back half of it going down. A garden down into the catacomb.
Do we know of any hidden paths that lead through that area?
But then I'd just gonna cost. Not unless you're trying to scale the mountain or scale the capital.
I can scale a mountain.
You can?
Like,
If we must. Question is it safer to scale the mountain, or is it safer to punch through the middle of the capital?
Or is it
We can
safer
punch.
just to go to the king's fun little party?
And punch her. And then
Go
get
to
on
the
my business.
invite?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
I was already wanting to punch her. Now I'm really wanting to punch her.
You do know that that'll be a trap, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we
I
can
mean,
be
I'm
ready.
just saying it's an option.
Mhm.
Michael's traps haven't stopped us yet.
Yeah. Zach, if you
I'm
can think of another loophole, I still have my thing. Although I was saving it for if your family needed help after we rescued them.
Do you wish her to die? Is that a thing?
I mean,
Is that too dark?
if the trap, if we're unable to properly handle the trap, could we use it to change?
That's true, actually. Like,
Change?
even if we walk into a trap, if we don't like how it turned out,
Oh,
we can make sure we like it.
like a time rewind thing.
Something like that. Why are you just shaking his head?
More than 5 seconds, though. Zachary, what fun things have you picked up that we might be able to just like pop in, just like we did with old dried up hag lady, and then just like do you have like more of those like throwy firestone things?
I have one.
I think we save that for the right time. My thoughts on this.
Mm-hmm.
Carter lost his thoughts.
I think the spellcasters need a chance to look through the capabilities. If you have abilities to prepare different spells, things of that nature, I think it's time to prepare for war.
You think that's just me?
Not just you, but yes.
Oh, who else?
And
Basically, resupply any powers, abilities, set up, prepare.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
we could try purifying that crystal. I mean, it's green. That cloud is green. They're obviously linked. Maybe if we can cut off a little, you know, if they're clearly draining from the land, so if we can maybe cut that tie off. That's my toe. Maybe?
I don't think this is where we cut the tie off, though.
No.
I don't think this will do anything.
Oh, like at all? Like, doesn't not even a little?
This isn't the main crystal, even.
No, that's true. I mean, we could go trek up just a little bit of ways. It wouldn't take that long, but we could go just up. What is that? Northwest, and go purify the crystals.
I think from what I got before, and it has been a while, so I may have forgotten, but if I remember right, we have to deal with whatever's doing it to the crystal before we can fix the crystal.
Oh, okay, so it's okay. That makes sense. Not the backwards thing.
Yeah,
Plus-
it's like trying to clean water while the sludge is still pouring in it.
When all of us still had our powers, we did try and help the crystal as much as we did. It seemed like something was draining it from I mean, you are all probably way more powerful than we were.
Well, I worry too that if we did something extreme, even if we were able to fix it, who's to say that everything would remain the same back at the palace?
That's just true.
You know, I don't want Zach's family to become more of a hostage situation where they're being threatened. If they feel confident that they're in charge, his family's probably going to be safe.
That's good reasoning.
You're correct that this is a hostage situation.
Yeah. Right now, they probably just feel like they're on top, so it's safer for them.
They will very likely kill Zach's family. If we don't do what they say.
It also, I guess, depends on how dependent they are on whatever they're doing.
They have plenty of other people. Think about it. They either say, kill Zach's family, or we need you to get up on one of those daises and bleed yourself, so that way we get the blood of the chosen to do whatever it is we're doing, to then do something further.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, how far into total war are you willing to go right now?
The total war?
I'm not sure what that means.
That means burn the entire palace down.
Oh, I'm okay with that option too, to be honest.
Guess it depends on how many people are in there that didn't ask for this. To make sure we get everyone out.
I'm not saying it's the option we go with right this moment, but I'm saying it's what we need to be prepared for.
Nightingale kind of pipes up. She goes, people had the chance to leave. People that had better intentions left to help the clerics. Anyone who stays behind is either a coward or...
You don't just kill cowards, though, because they were forced into doing something.
No. But if they're all undead anyways... I mean, I would check before and first. But I'm saying, if they're all in... Like, the ones that we fought on the way here. If they're like that, and we know that we can't bring them back.
Well, yeah, but I'm more talking about, like, the people in the village.
Oh.
Like, those type of people. Like, I don't want to make... I want to make sure, like, that they're okay. If there's anybody like that at the palace.
Yeah.
I only want to take care of the people responsible for what's happening here.
I think that's fair, but I think these people are going to come after us. Not necessarily through a fight. And I'm trying to be realistic about how dark they make delve.
We accept the invite. We poof in. And we just...
Just what?
Go and...
We need a
take
plan,
advantage.
is what I'm trying to say.
I know. That's what I'm trying to do. It's a plan. That's why I asked about the Firestone things.
Yeah.
So if we all appear, and we can all just, we poof in, we see where she is, then we all just go in.
Yeah, but we're poofing into where they want us to poof in that scenario.
Right. Or we just sneak in, go through Tanimi, and sneak through, and then sneak our way, and then see her anyways.
I mean, we definitely could try and get into the palace on it, too.
Yeah, we don't have to use the scroll.
I think it would be very unwise to use the scroll.
Yeah.
I mean, if they have figured out some sort of magic to block out most deities, you know, all the affinities, that's some pretty powerful magic. So that would be a shame if our magic was blocked too.
Yeah.
You guys want to take a super quick break? Arthur?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take a quick break as we come back to you guys planning on your next step. But thank you guys so much for hanging with us on a Monday night. I will join back in for the second half. Darker Hanasuka. Minutes. right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for being back up and going. As we jump back into the second half, we have gone to the cleric's place in Hanasuka and learned some pretty heavy news about Zachary's family as a nice scryed on them saw that Anshelm was, and the rest of his family that you could see were being strapped down, seemingly killer, but kept alive at least, to be draining fairly, not fairly large, but mason jar sized vials of blood, to then be exchanged continually. So we jump back in as you guys are now planning on what to do with them, how to go about your next steps, as you enjoy the delicious mason jars of your own drinks.
It's chocolate.
Awful. Awful. Zachary's family is
being.
being.
About that detail, and then you said it, and I was like, "Oh,
Well.
that's a bad drink jar of choice for tonight."
Yeah.
I'll have to say it's the
Deely,
smaller version.
I'll
of
never
this,
think my
too.
mason jars the same way again. 5 minutes later, Deely.
I want a mason
Chocolate.
jar. And that's like one of the
Pregnancy
large ones.
brain.
This is like a smaller version of that, so like half the size.
Okay, we do have smaller ones.
Like
Yeah.
a jam jar.
Yeah, like a jam jar. I don't know my jars.
Marmalade.
Strawberry jam jars. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Awful.
Oh my
Awful.
gosh.
Meikai is serious.
Well, we all
Keely
need
has tears
we all
in her
need a
eyes
little bit of
laughter.
levity and all that. That's fine. Like I said during break, this was my first backstory mission planned because both kind of came back to me, and this has always been my fun. Always, I mean, literally from the second I got Zachary's backstory after having Meikai's, this was formed like 2.5 years ago. So I've been sitting on that one for a long time. That was when I was actually proud of myself.
Yeah. I know, good job.
Even Deely doesn't know. No. Maybe the only
Planning
thing
mode.
about Fates that I've never told anybody, but
It's something,
it's
okay?
something. But anyways, as we jump back in, you guys are at the temple. I'll keep the map up for you guys if you want it. But you guys are still at the temple. Kato, or the Nightingale, is kind of off to the side, feet still up, kind of just looking at you all, still kind of like in a skeptical, but also a little spark in her eye. Like, you know, she knows you're the best hope right now, if anything. Miriara is kind of standing there again, still like hand over her mouth and talk. You see her praying and long and trying to be of whatever aid she can to you all, but tell that he's quite devastated at hearing.
Tell me, what keeps the people working in the fields?
What else are they gonna do?
Fight?
It's like the will to this and drained. Any of those that did fight early on killed or seemingly targeted with these nightmares and went crazy. Those that are left giving up and try and live as normal of a day as they can, but it's, people call it if we're just sleeping all day.
None of them look like they're in a state to, especially at this point. And Kahu, I mean, you've seen the sword dance moves that I've done, and we're not militant people, right? We're more, remember I called that sword dance more of an art and beautiful?
hate
I
to
mean-
say it, but she's right. I mean, most people that have been here for 4 years are in no fighting shape. Kind of when the Nightingale like kicks her chair off. I mean, besides my men, we're all ready to fight whenever you need us.
Prominence.
Dang. Need a distraction by the guards? We'll give it to you. Want us to light something on fire? We'll make it happen.
Actually, I had ideas for me. Which this is rare because I'm not the planner. But,
Clearly.
No
anyways,
need to
I'll
be rude.
disregard that.
Nightingale just gonna smirks at you.
This teleportation spell, Zachary, I don't know if you know anything about this, or Ananias, because you teleported us before. Can we just send, like, anything through it? Because what if we go around Tamimi, very hard to say in my accent for some reason, and we get into the secret tunnels, and then on the outside we send a signal with a sending stone to the Nightingales to activate the teleportation, and they can like send something through, I don't know what, but they can send something through, and then that's what she sees, and she's like swirling her glass of wine expecting us, and all of a sudden it's something else, and then it's like a distraction, and then we could like pounce.
Or the sending stuff doesn't work, remember?
Shoot. Yes.
Plus, she's
I
more of a
told
chair.
you I will not the planner.
She's more of a chair turner instead of a wine drinker.
Yeah.
Also, Zach, that's what you could tell the scroll did. And you would know when you're looking at it. These were like tied to you guys, like an invite. So you four, that spot.
Yeah, I think it'd be more of a, I like the idea. I think it might be more of a situation, though, where the Nightingales need to do the infiltration.
I think I said 8 earlier, and I was just using the definition of teleport, but it's not. I was telling you the identity.
Oh, so it's just us.
Yeah, sorry. I
Oh.
spoke on that one.
Hmm.
Would I be able to alter the spell in any way?
Try.
I mean,
You've never been aware of that before, minus something like a dispel and then a recasting of a spell, but you're chosen. Certainly try.
nothing's impossible for us, right?
Yeah!
That's the attitude.
I mean, if we're not planning on actually using this to get in, then I can try to mess with it. Because then if it doesn't work anymore, it's not a big deal.
True.
What do you mean by you'd want to switch where it's going or something? Or figure out where it's coming from?
Yeah, I mean, maybe a different spot, maybe a place in the palace that we have more a control of where we end up. I don't know.
Yeah. Could always try.
Add more people to it. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's more of a surprise. At least in that regard.
You ever teleported before?
Yes.
Well, I mean, just with my thing.
I mean, it seems like we have two options. Use the scroll or try to get in.
Nice.
The
I think your
old-fashioned
god would be willing to give us a hand.
I mean, he's always willing to give us a hand.
Everything's kind of blocked. I mean, it's worth a try, but I'm just saying everything's kind of blocked Remember? It's like a
Oh,
dome.
I'm just wondering if maybe,
He did thunder
Well-
at me a second ago, so
I just wonder if a little divine intervention could be helpful.
I don't have that skill
Not a straight class.
because I'm a multi-class.
You
Oh, you're not level
multi-class
10 yet?
No, I should get it. What am I now? I'll get it next
Not
level.
bad.
Next level, I get divine intervention. We're so close, but so far.
Yep. My bad.
No, you're good. I was kind of wondering what you were hinting at. I was like, what? I don't think I have anything that Yeah, so, I mean, I can ask. I can definitely ask.
Are you attempting a divine intervention? Have one?
I mean, I feel like I do that all
I
the time.
believe in
I'm like,
you.
hey, can you help us out with this?
I'll let you try if you want.
Thanks.
It's gonna be a double mechanic though. I don't have it yet.
Well, I was actually gonna say, I can't do it now, but tomorrow there's a thing where I can talk to Lotha and ask a few questions, but I don't know if that would help or not.
Right. Did the
It's
undead
like yes
walk
or no
balls?
questions.
Do we know?
None of our men have been inside the palace.
How far is it from here? Like if we walked here, there.
Half a day?
Well, they were. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
like just walk straight. Like
From
this?
Here to the palace.
Oh, not to the secret tunnels?
You'd have to go through the palace to get to the secret tunnels, or scale the mountain. You can't just go behind them.
Oh. Okay.
That's the last you've heard of it, but you don't know if there's any other protection.
So
I mean-
again, we go in
Yeah.
on foot or we go in with the scroll. Which one do you guys want to do? Because I think the scroll is dumb. But
Well, seems like a trap.
Yeah.
Seems like a trap no matter which direction we go, but
at least we have a little more control of the situation if we go in on our terms, not through their magic.
Yeah. hmm
Definitely. I'm okay with, going and seeing what we can do. I mean, we could even go try and scout out the place first, and if it looks like we can't get in, then teleport is the backup option.
With that, Anais and the rest of you hear a loud scream coming from the tavern high. As Anais, I think you have the highest passive perception.
I'm sure. 22.
Oh, yes, she does.
You can even hear, so it's this high-pitched, almost maybe a girl or young teen, something like that, screaming, and another person yelling out, "Chosens! Why don't we come out and discuss?" And we'll bring you guys over to, well, not yet, because you guys are still inside. But you hear it from outside towards the tavern next door.
this conversation been long enough to be considered a short rest.
Yeah.
It's been low activity, just chatting.
Yeah, I'd give it a short rest. We're here.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing?
Yay.
Let me roll some hit dice really fast.
Haha. Yeah, I'm gonna do some hit dice as well, because I got ouchies.
Just letting the girls scream. Yep. Total clutch moment.
For a second.
I'm just joking.
Ready to
Wait,
fight
how
you,
did you
Mike.
do that, John?
I rolled on the D&D Beyond app.
What? You can do that?
Wow.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I was
There it
supposed to
is.
do
There it
the
is.
sound.
You do the sound. Do it. Sound. Brought
Wait,
to
where
you
is
by
it?
D&D Beyond app roll.
It's not on my thing.
Awkward.
Wow. Yeah, it's
There's
not
the
my
cricket
thing.
one then, I guess.
Oh,
Okay.
did it work? Oh, it didn't let me do the hit dice. Am I dumb?
You're not. If you click short rest, where it says hit
If you
dice,
click
there's
short rest.
We're
boxes.
so making a
If you-
YouTube.
If you click one of the boxes, it has a little
Yeah.
number underneath.
How
You
many
click the
boxes
number,
can I click? You think I use hit dice?
and then it says take a
No.
short rest, confirm.
Use as many as
How
you
many
want.
can I do? Oh, okay.
You get
You
half
use
back
many
on
as
the
aren't
rest.
filled red.
I'm gonna use that
Okay.
clip and do a YouTube video of like, and a tutorial from Bardicdice on how to use D&D Beyond.
I clicked confirm and I picked 3 and it didn't do it.
Okay, let me come over.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna
There he
roll
goes.
real dice.
The screaming
I'm gonna
stops.
roll
You hear
real
another
dice.
person start screaming. You have to all die until you all come out here.
Look at that. I rolled a 1 and a 2 on my actual dice.
I love watching the arm.
Just the
Okay,
DM
click
trying to keep
confirm.
up the tension of the game and just nope, players won't give it to me.
Huh?
Love it every time.
Another box. Yeah. But it worked.
Hooray!
Woo! Yay!
my God. Dealey is
To be honest, I have struggles with it myself. Sometimes it works for me. I always get it wrong.
okay. Yeah, we're fine. It's okay.
Good?
11. Yeah, I use 1 because I can't figure out how to do it again.
It's fine. You can just roll the dice on your own if you want.
That's what I do.
Okay. I also forgot what my hit dice were, so at least I know it now.
There you go.
D&D Beyond.
Woo!
Non-sponsored. Maybe one day. So is everyone
Okay.
good with their short rests?
I think so.
Okay.
I think we good.
As your ears perk up of a girl screaming as another one yells out to you for the Chosens to come out and play.
Nasha sighs.
I'll make I. Does the voice sound familiar at all?
Yep. Sounds like the Hansi.
Ah,
Same people last time.
jealous.
Not sure.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna just take out my chakram. Miara, stay here. Kato, if you want to stay here or not, that's up to you.
Kato kind of looks to you. You will need my help? More than
Are
happy
you
to help.
scared to help us?
I'm just saying, you're more than happy to help.
Maybe you go try to help whoever was screaming, and we'll be the main distraction. Go check on people.
I like that.
Shall we?
All right. Yep. Let's go punch things in the face again.
All right. As we put that on the board, we go switch over this. As you guys walk out from the temple, you can see now 4 Hansi, the 2 that you killed before, and 2 others: Hamari, Yua, Sakura, and Ichika. I'm probably saying the last one wrong. You can correct me. Ichika. Ichika?
Ichika? Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, you said it right.
As well as some of these gallows that you have fought before, standing behind.
Ooh.
Let me
That's what they meant by burning the bodies.
put it there.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow!
I mean, do we even have a chance to burn the body last time?
Nope,
No,
Yeah.
not on
so-
these before. Move this over here. There we go. Okay. All right. You guys want to roll me initiatives?
Yep.
Gallows will be on one. Hansi will be on another. Unless you guys liked the different ones. Or do you guys want to go back to the other way and see how that goes up?
There's not nearly
I
as
thought
many
we had a
enemies.
conclusion last time, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it was.
Unique characters get their own roll. Non-unique characters are grouped.
Okay. I'll give the Hansi
Yeah.
each one their own roll. And the Gallows will be on one.
And then for the grouped characters, remember we talked about doing a token off in the corner.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
I love that. The night is dark and full of terrors. Game of Thrones would always say. Alright, add your turns. Nikai, what'd you get?
I got. Oh, that's. I literally rolled and then looked at every other screen except the screen I was supposed to for numbers. Sorry, pregnancy brain and playing D&D are very difficult to. I forget where I am all the time. I am at a 19.
19? Nice. Kahu?
22.
Ooh, nice.
Also 22.
Wow, who has the higher dex?
I think a nice by 1.
Oh, by 1? Yeah, I have
I'm at 14.
16.
22.5. Zachary.
7.
Davin. And Kato. Oh. 4. Always down at the bottom. Oh, plus 8. Actually, right before you. Alright then. Nice. You're up first. So you guys are at the front of the temple here.
Okay.
This area. I'll put it down here.
So question, it's just been a while. What were these things again?
These were the first things that you guys saw that were pulling that nightmarish energy from you all that you guys just always saved against. They were like ethereal kind of spirits and of nightmares incarnate.
Okay.
And they get worse and come back. That's what we had, right?
Yes. Because we needed them. Or we did the...
Like there's
Just try and
higher
scare 'em off.
stages of them if we deal with them, so.
Right.
Okay. Sure. I just kind of see what's going on.
And then you can see the Hansi kind of holding a girl there, dagger at her throat.
Okay.
I mean, we're just given orders to bring you Alice. Not trying to make this.
Just trying to see if my active spells that I have right now. I think okay. If we have a bit of a situation here, let me see if I can do it within the range.
Is there a reason why they called to us, but we're on like the far side of the building instead of like the side where they had called at us from?
So they're standing like in front, ready outside the tavern, kind of holding a hostage, calling to you from out.
Okay.
Seems like they're
Hold on, I'm just
using
gonna move this to try and measure.
Golden Lair as leverage.
Oh, wait, I do 35. I just gotta measure something, sorry.
Remember, it's your first turn of combat. You can actually go 45.
Gloomstalker for the win.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. Let's see if I can make it this time. Oh,
Dude, what am I
15
doing?
feet short.
I have a battle scam. There we
Oh.
go. I just might be able to see this a little better.
Okay, I was trying to do something, but I can't really do it right now. I think instead I will actually stay here, and because if they have like a girl being held hostage, I'm not quite sure what to do. So I'm going to hold my action, kind of wait and see if somebody that's better at this sort of stuff can take care of her first, of this hostage girl. So I'll hold my action. If anything starts, basically like my trigger is, if anything starts,
Sorry, music.
then I will go. And
Not
do
that
my movement.
hard. You have the scroll. Be close after. No one gets hurt. Not trying to start too much. It is late, you know.
So I'm kind of like even against the wall. I'm not really inside of them right now, even.
Sure.
So, but yeah, I'm just waiting for a trigger.
Okay, Kaho, it's your turn. What's your trigger? Sorry, let's clarify that.
I said it's when stuff happens. Like, so if people start attacking each other, then I'm going.
So anytime an enemy hurts one of your allies or an innocent, yeah? Or
Yeah,
attacks.
or my teammates even will start. Like, it's kind of like if something
Gotcha.
happens,
Okay.
like I'm probably going to be going too.
If a fight
starts
ensues.
breaking out.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like that. When stuff happens is a little generic.
It's good.
Mark, do you allow stuff happens as reaction triggers?
I mean, if combat starts, basically. Is,
How about
Yeah.
starts with that, yeah.
I'm not tricky enough to meander the definition of stuff. Who do you think you're talking to?
Who is going to use the action to essentially dash, and he's going to walk up to that spot, and he is going to just quietly lean on his spear for the moment.
Closest one
As
to
he-
you. Just not that difficult. A peaceful
And
dinner.
he is going to activate his storm rune.
Stormer?
Yep.
Nice. Kind of lightning kind of curling down your staff. Your spear. These will move in there. There.
Or, oh, I don't see those things on my list.
Not on the. Well. Right. Hold on. I have to make the token visible for y'all to see it then. Right.
Oh, gotcha. So I
Token's
was
at
like,
the
wait,
top.
am I next?
He's not in
Okay,
combat.
Very nice.
Let's just
Gotcha.
make him head up. Oh, yeah, there you go. Seem to be holding their actions as well. Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna run next to Kahu as well. And I have my blades out. What I'm not going with. Just let the girl go. And we don't have to put you in the ground again.
Go decision. Kingslayer. kind of holding
just
the dagger even closer.
is the one making their own decisions right now.
Do anything else, Mecca?
I will. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use key point. Step of the wind. Let me make sure I have that marked off, and I can get right up in her face. Yeah, I already have my chakrams out, so here we go.
Okay.
I'm going to
Start seeing the dagger
slash
just starting
her.
to grab blood from the girl's throats, pop on her.
Yep.
And go and roll attacks.
Okay.
And Anais, if you wish to trigger your held action,
But stuff happened.
what just happened?
Stuff did happen.
Stuff happened!
The lower number. Okay, so my first attack is a 22, and my second attack is a 26.
Both it?
Okay. And we will do both of these. I'm going to pump Death Strike into, so I'm using 2 more key points.
Yep.
Extra D8 of damage as well, plus my D6 for my chosen thing. Ah. Sorry, this is going to take a minute.
Of course.
$19 points for the first hit.
19 points on the first one?
Yep.
Alright.
And that had 6 points of radiant on it. I don't know if that matters, but
For these, no.
okay, cool.
Alright, 19, cool.
And 17 for the second one.
Perfect. Slash again, kind of hitting her arm enough to kind of move the dagger out of the way for now.
Okay. And she's looking really ticked off and ready to mess him up.
Alright.
So I rolled. Yeah, so question, if I have a held action, do I get all my attacks? Or is it just one? I forgot. Just one? Okay. That's fine, because I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
So,
Hey.
7, 10. It's not that great though. 14.
14 points?
Yeah.
Nice. That was the one holding the same person?
Yep.
So, there we go. Nice. As he takes another arrow, kind of erupting out on her shoulder, the dagger kind of falls to the ground for now. Is that your turn?
That's all I can do, yeah. Just,
Okay.
just my held action.
The gallows held actions go off. I need Zachary, Anais, and Kahu to each give me a wisdom saving throw.
$18.
21.
You guys always pass these.
Let's say 22.
Yeah, never gonna get this off. It's fine. If all of you pass, I don't think anything happens. Yeah, so you guys are good. There's you all kind of feel that feeling of just intense anger or nightmares or different psychic energy starting to rise up in your heads and jumble around there for a second. Able to steal yourself. Kind of like a glow of your chosen forehead. Back to her turn. She pushes the girl to the ground and takes out her katana to begin attacking you, Meikai. Take one swing and miss. And the second one, 18, I think misses.
Yep.
Right. He will miss on that one. She probably could have. Fine. 5, 40 there, and roll aim exact. Wow. Awesome. Misses again as you're now defending both of these, and sparks going off again from your chakras. 2 katanas on you. Unfortunately, that didn't go off. Kato, we'll see the girl there. Where she can go? We'll try and use all of her dashes. Get here. Kind of looking to try and get in place to help the girl. This one's going to go in after you, Meikai, as they seem to be on you.
Yep.
Those will be advantage. 23?
Yes. Just hits.
Second one misses. Oh, wow, they are not doing well. But we do have stuff. Let's look at it. 25 points of damage on that one, as the one behind you just is able to, you're able to block one, and then the other one goes right the back of your ankle, flashes out a muscle there. All right, Zachary, your go.
Okay. I will activate the Radiant Soul.
Nice.
So my wings come out, and I will begin to fly kind of above the building here to like there. And I'm gonna try fire. So I'll quicken spell fire on the one that's already been damaged to see if I can burn her away.
In there, nice.
With my fire. So roll to attack. That is going to be a 29 to hit.
9 definitely hits. You get it, John?
Yep.
Nice. That's a roll.
We're
That'd
clapping for
be
you, audience.
17 fire and 12 radiant.
Holy crap. That's a lot.
Wild. Just in.
Wait, how did you get the radiant? Is that from your
That's
wings?
my radiant soul. I get an additional 12 radiant damage for damage to
Wow, that's fun.
Yeah, nasty.
That's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
That's my turn.
That's your turn? Awesome. Yeah, as you kind of just see kind of one arm starting to flame off and kind of get eaten through half of her chest there. This one also goes down. Meikai. Meikai.
I was the popular one in school.
Totally. Is that a 20?
Nope.
And second one will hit for a 25.
Yep.
Can take that.
Hold
That's out of your range, is it?
Since this is the last person going, I would do disadvantage on that final roll, so it'd just be a flat roll.
Ooh.
Don't remember what the other dice was, so I'm just gonna re-roll it. If that's all right with you. Fortunately, that was the second one, but I don't remember what the first one.
Okay. How about this? Since you're gonna just do a reroll instead of that action, I'll use my runic shield, which is.
If you want, I can
You're hit by
re-roll
an
at
attack.
disadvantage.
No, because you already claimed the attack roll. So let me just say I'm gonna use runic shield, which is if it's hit by an attack, I can force a reroll.
Gotcha. I see what
And
you're
you
saying.
use the new roll.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
That way we're sticking within legalized mechanics.
That works. That is a miss with a 5 on the roll. Very good.
Thanks,
job.
Kahu.
All right. We are back up to Anais.
Oh, okay.
Actually, this girl will try and run away. 5. Okay.
Okay, that's good. Just running away. Okay.
She disengaged. Knows the
Good job, girl. I don't really have... The only fire thing I have is a 5th level thing, and I used all my 5th level spells, so... Sad day.
He's proud of me for having more than one encounter a day.
So proud.
So proud of me.
Hey, so question. It's not storming, is it? Like, would you count the weather as like storming, or is it mostly just like a
Like
big
misting.
dome cloud
Yeah,
over
it's
the
like a
head?
dome
Okay.
cloud, yeah.
Okay.
Fortunately.
Yeah, I will start kind of summoning a lot of the mist to form into a cloud.
Okay.
And cast Call Lightning at 4th level.
Oof, nasty.
Oh yeah. Let's get... Well, Meika's kind of surrounded now. I'll move a little closer too. I'll go 35 feet. I'll go right there.
Okay.
And I will, just get some lightning down on one of these ladies.
Anyone in particular? This is the one that looks the most hurt. Untouched. Rest are untouched. This one was looking pretty good.
Let's do untouched.
Okay.
Or
Do this one?
no, let's do the most hurt. I want to do that one.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm so sorry.
Very good.
So they roll they roll a dex save. Yeah.
19.
Okay, that makes it so she takes half damage.
All right, 18 if that makes a difference.
That's my spell save DC.
Okay.
I'm not like Zach.
I was trying.
Unfortunately.
Just trying. Being honest.
Oh, I rolled so high though. 17, 27.
You have a channel divinity, don't you?
31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 35 lightning damage, so you can have. I do have some channel divinities, but I'm saving them.
Isn't that a 5-foot burst as well?
Let me look again. I haven't done this spell in a while. Within 5 feet of the point. Oh yeah, you're right.
So anything?
So I'll angle it so that it gets 2 of them.
Okay. The other one fails with a 17.
Okay, so that's full.
35.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, good turn. Anything else? This
No, good.
AoE damage over here. All right, Kahu.
I guess I will move up. There it is. Alright, I'm going to throw a spear at the one behind Meika at the moment.
Okay.
Well, that hits. 15.
And unfortunately, it does not hit.
All right, bonus action, I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to throw it one more time.
Go for it.
For a natural 20.
Natural 20! Oh.
And then I would like that person to make a strength saving throw.
Natural 20.
Whoa.
At disadvantage, by the way.
Wow! You already used your reaction though, didn't you?
It's my new turn.
Oh, you're right. 13.
Great.
Nice.
So that's that.
They're restrained, right?
That. Correct. They are restrained.
Like it.
Do you want me to separate out like the cold damage and the fire damage and everything?
Not for these.
Okay.
Seem like they're unwilling to leave you alone.
That is 34 points of damage,
Nice.
and that person is now restrained.
Perfect. That's including all the fire damage, right?
Yep. They can try to make that save at the start of each of its turn. Wait, at the end.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, I thought it was the end. A little broken for you. That would suck for you if it was at the beginning. Cool. Alright. Anything else?
That's it, because even though I have another attack, it takes a bonus action to call the spear back, so it's from my hand.
Fair enough. Alright. This one will move up to you, Anais. Try and strike at you. There's going to be a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you take 15 points of necrotic damage. And then I need a wisdom save from the second one. As well as you, Kahu, I need a wisdom save.
25.
Cool.
Awesome. 25.
I keep call lightning up.
Wait.
Too.
Okay. Well, that's their 2 times trying that. Did I? I did. Big eye.
I've been planning this whole thing, making sure my things aren't bonus actions. Okay, I'm
They all
going to
lean
do
into
bonus.
you, just kind of whispering, "Kingslayer, traitor."
I'm ignoring them, and I'm gonna do Searing Smite as a bonus action.
No. Go ahead.
So that adds 2d6 to fire damage, on top of another depth strike, so another key point for that. So I get a roll.
If you hit first,
Yeah, if I hit.
you guys take that for granted now.
Well, you don't
I
have to
mean-
use. You don't have to spend Death Strike unless you hit, though.
Right.
It's true, right? I think a 17 plus an 8 hits.
I'll allow it.
Look at this, 3d6 plus 2d8.
Nice.
I love to see it.
Love to see it.
A Ren and Ren.
Okay, but I am attacking. I'm attacking this one
Okay.
down here.
You have
so I turn around.
advantage if you want to crit.
Oh, and I do have advantage.
He's restrained by fiery chains.
No, not a crit.
Go roll me damage.
Okay, and she also needs to do a Constitution saving throw.
Fail.
Cool. So I'll roll that in a second.
Mark,
See.
you want my dice? I'd be curious to play a game if you roll in my
Never.
dice. No?
No.
Okay.
It won't work.
It won't
It
work.
won't work.
I'll roll the 20s.
Easy. I do
Okay,
get a lot
22.
of 20s on my offline games.
I rolled
That's
lower
good.
on these, but 22 damage for that,
Nice.
and then an additional 6 points of fire as well
Oh yeah. Yeah.
for my
She's burning up a lot. I'm not happy.
second attack.
She's not done.
I
Oh
am-
wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. 17 plus 8 again, and I did roll at advantage. And I am rolling.
Roll a natural one.
Another Death Strike.
I gotta roll another
Right.
natural one. What is happening?
That's like me on
no.
Witchlight. I rolled one of the days on Witchlight at the end. I rolled 6 natural ones in a row.
I'm gonna switch dice.
Okay.
Oh, we'll go Nordic. That's a 6, not much better.
13. 13.
Nice. Looking rough.
Yep, and that is it.
Turn. Cool. Go turn. Go turn. Go turn.
But at the start of each of her turns, she has to roll to try to save. Otherwise, she'll take another d6.
Okay. This one will get in closer to you. I'll just use my Amara dice. Why not? Still bad rolls. They don't want to. Ow. Okay. Betraying me, Amara. Those all were like less than 5, so they don't hit whatsoever.
Okay. Dodge and weave.
Kato will. Go over there and move her off a little bit more, kind of in a defensive position, watching. This one is restrained, so it will try and attack you with disadvantage. Nope. Finally had a good roll, and that's on disadvantage, so nope.
Oh, was that this one?
Yeah. And then what
Okay.
was the
It
strength
took
save?
took 7 fire damage.
7. And then what was the it was strength save?
Yep.
Yep. And she also needs to do a con.
20 on the strength save. What was the con for again?
Con is a 15.
15 on the
save
die.
over. Okay, cool. So.
I like how Mike says, like, I never roll high, but against this particular ability of
Right?
yours, I think
It's
you only
just that
failed
one
it once.
Yeah.
You failed it once without me giving you disadvantage on it.
Ridiculous. Did the con thing do anything? What was that again for?
Yeah, so because she succeeded, because she met my DC, it's done, so the spell fades.
Gotcha.
It was going to be a continual flame until she saved. So.
But did she take damage at the beginning of her turn?
No, because she has to save, and then if she fails, then she takes damage. So that's what the
Okay.
spell is saying.
Gotcha.
I think that spell's different because my spell is
On her turn.
Yeah.
And then
on your turn, and then at the end you do the roll.
Yeah,
I think
this one says
is you
at the
get
start of the turn.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Just didn't want to steal any damage from you. Zach, it's your go.
All right, I'll attack the one that was significantly hurt from being restrained, I guess.
Yep.
And my firebolt again.
Super Saiyan.
That is a 24 to hit. 17 fire, 12 radiant.
Oh,
Gross. It was like the same.
ridiculous.
It was the same exact roll as last time too.
I think it was, yeah.
29.
Uh,
Gross. As that burns up.
I will fly to there. And bonus action. Nice, you got this. Bardic Inspiration to you.
Sweet. All right. Move down here to you, Mankai. First one is an 18, I think misses. And the second one's a 21.
Misses.
Gross. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, at least I'm not lit on Tuesdays with our 19, 19, and 24 AC over there. I just saw the Instagram post today. I was like, oh. Alright.
He's laughing so much.
Anais. You go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will position the lightning to get. Who just got all the fire damage?
They're dead.
Oh, they're dead?
I
Okay.
killed them with the fire.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Start another one. I'll come by at the end and round it up too. So.
Okay, perfect. I'll get this one. It's not pinging. Hold on. This one.
A blow. Okay.
Yeah, I'll get her. I'll position it so Megai doesn't get hurt. But that's my action is some light and then so you gotta roll dex save.
That's a save. That's an 18 on the die.
Okay, yeah. Just half damage. A 32. Halved.
17?
So it's yeah.
16, but okay.
Like, ow.
Let's say exactly 16. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever, I'll give it to you. I was like, and you round up. And I was like, wait, no, it's an exact. No, okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'll get I will cast a spiritual weapon at second level.
Okay.
Right, yeah, I'll put it here.
Nice. All right.
And I'll hit this little guy.
Go for it.
That's a
You can
23.
try. Yep, that hits.
Wow, with 1 damage. I think that's all too. I don't think it does anything else.
They're not
No, they're bonus. I don't think
You
so.
add your wisdom to it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, otherwise then that's lame if you can't.
I know.
Some of them you
I
can't.
forgot.
So, yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah,
Add
okay,
wisdom to
that's
it.
Thank you, Adam.
5.
It just like attacks
Thanks,
once,
guys.
then like bonks again.
Little dink.
Yeah.
Anything else?
An extra little bonk. No, that's it.
Alright, Kahoo.
Alright, Kai's gonna use a bonus action to go big.
Nice.
Yay!
Good boy.
He's then going to move. I would have grown big the other direction because movement. So I would have started there.
Sounds good. Thank you, Creepy. What's up, man? I haven't seen you so long.
So 5 feet. And I'm going to attempt to grapple this lady in front of me.
Nice. I like it. That's an 8.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no, she
rolled
can
a-
do acrobatics, right? I mean, it doesn't matter, but it's.
She can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, 10.
33.
Doesn't
No,
matter.
please.
Kahu grabs her, and
Move those around a
then
little bit. You just hold her up.
he's gonna pull 10 feet back. 10. So it's away from Meikai.
Okay.
And he's gonna use his next 2 actions to try to headbutt her.
Go for it.
Jeez.
The first one was
Regular karate board.
15.
Misses.
No. Sorry. There's a natural 15 on the roll.
Ah, gotcha.
Uh,
Probably hits.
The
Guarantee you hits.
26 to hit.
Yeah, definitely. Breaks her nose. Probably just falls off because it's decaying and she's undead.
Ew.
Funny enough, it is 15 points of damage.
Perfect.
Oh, that's really painful headbutt.
And then 20.
Did you get 15 points? Was it unarmed strike or?
No, because I'm big, I get a D8 to my first hit,
Nasty.
Mm.
and I rolled
Wow.
a 7 on my D8.
Amazing.
And 28 to hit on the second one,
Yeah, that hits. Ear falls off
That's-
this time.
and that's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And I kind of want to with my last 5 feet of movement, pivot her so she's facing Anais and Zach.
Get her.
Target.
So 5 feet there, and then you're moving like that.
Yeah, that works.
Double movement to move. So yeah, I'll dull that. That's fine. Cool.
Well, I guess my total movement would have been to position like that, so
Yeah.
I guess
That works.
5, 15.
Cool. So that's your turn.
Yep.
All right. We'll come into you. Miss. Anais, that one will strike at you. 19.
Yeah.
That will be 12 points of necrotic damage. And then this one will try and make it to Zach, but not make it. And then Zach made a wisdom save.
I'll give
Zach's
Zach
just
advantage on his
slowly.
wisdom save.
Okay, nice.
Oh,
Cool. That will end up being a 19 then. Thank you.
Well,
I rolled real bad on the first one, so
Hey!
I love it. It's great. It's
that worked
super
out real
awesome.
nice.
it's a really cool ability that your monsters have, Mike.
Yeah, because I would have hurt 3 people there. Maybe. Hey, guy.
Cool.
I think it's a really
Um,
cool enemy. It just has not worked against you guys.
I'm going to attack the one in front of me. Like, you are not taking us.
Like, it
Anywhere.
makes so much sense for this world and this little domain that we're in. Like, it just thematically fits. It just doesn't.
Another
work, you guys.
17 plus 8. I roll. That's 3 17s in a row.
I know, that's wild. That's on
Yeah.
to hit
Yeah,
or
yeah.
damage?
That's to
right?
hit.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm doing another death strike.
Go for it.
Let me mark off on the key. Still have 6 key points. $18 points of damage. For the
Nice.
first. Hit her again. Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Okay. Another death strike. Oh, this is a lot lower.
With Mark and Michael. Lady.
There's like fans blowing.
12 points of damage for that one. And now, it's backhand time.
I'm saying Marquee Mondays. I mean, Majestic Marquee Mondays should be a thing.
Majestic Marquee Mondays!
Yes! Okay, 2 backhands.
Psh, psh.
We love another 17 plus 8. Thank you, Amara.
Goodness gracious.
I
I don't think he has a missed
Yes.
tonight.
have not. My hands
I missed one.
My hands don't do the radiant damage, right? It's or the extra chosen.
No.
It's just the weapon, right?
Just the weapon.
Just making sure.
I am radiant.
Okay.
Holy backslap.
7 for the first one.
Yep.
7 points of damage. Okay, and then to hit her, it's a 16 plus an 8 now, so
Totally
we went down a
misses.
little. Okay, and that's 9 points for that one.
You take this one down. It begins.
She is
to
just going all in. Makai's
slowly-
no holding back.
slowly start decay, and shadow starts to disappear around it currently.
Is that the only one that did that? Like, is it a noticeable difference?
Yep, the other
Between
one
the other
seemed to
two?
burn up. Yep.
Good.
Okay.
Interesting.
Dang.
Still seems
Well-
like some of the stuff is there, but
And
starting
now
to
I'm done.
change and disappear. That one's down. So 8 to I don't know. Dozen 5, 10, 30. It's just gonna run up and just kick the remains. Like over here. Burn it! She just yells out to you guys. Alright, Zach.
Oh.
Alright, I'll shoot the body.
The one that was decaying.
Yeah, I'll get rid
Okay.
of the one that's decaying, I guess.
Sure. That one burns up, stopping this little disbursement of shadow and mist.
And 20, 25, 30, keep flying this way. And I will shout down to Makai, keep your head straight. You get a bardic inspiration as well.
Nice.
Thanks. Is that a D8 now?
D6.
D6. Okay.
Alright, it's gonna try and I'm just trying to attack you. Oops. Out of the thing. Wow, so many 5s tonight. Yeah, so that's a miss. Second one, a 6. Wow, even better. That's so cool. It's fun. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on tonight. It's wild. Anais. Y'all are just supposed to take out the Hansai with no effort whatsoever.
Da, 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 da.
This is like those nights where I'm like, I'm just gonna start like bluffing my rolls or something.
Let's get. I have lightning still. Let's get this thing.
Okay. Angle in so you don't hit Kahu or Mekai.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a 7, so it's gonna be a fail.
Holy crap! I rolled 3 10s
Nice.
on this. So 34.
34.
Whoa.
Nasty.
That's a lot for
Wild.
a repeating concentration cell. 34.
I love it.
It's worked out for me pretty good.
Anais has been she's been working out every morning. You know, she's really trying to
She's getting really serious.
she's getting
now.
buff these days.
Yeah.
She takes her protein in the morning.
Yes. She drinks her lightning shake.
Also, is that your turn?
It's a cup with actual lightning in it. I'll get this guy too with my spiritual weapon as my bonus action.
Go for it.
But I rolled at 11.
11?
So I don't think that hits.
No, unfortunately, it misses.
Yeah. Okay. Then that's it.
First miss of the night.
Wow.
Alright, Kahu.
I am going to continue my headbutts.
Go for it.
17 to hit.
That hit? Actually, that doesn't hit. Sorry. Let me double check. Yeah, that does not hit.
All right.
Instinctively
Well,
saying everything hits.
how about a 30?
I thought you were gonna say the 17 on the die. 30 definitely hits.
14 points of damage.
Nice. As fortunately her face is caving in at this point of decaying and skulls, but something keeps her going forward.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
8 points of damage.
Gross. She's starting to look pretty rough.
All right.
Anything else? Your turn.
Yeah, I'm good with that for now.
All right. She shouts something in Infernal.
What does she
And-
say?
Basically directing order these to focus on the Prince Slayer. Mickey, I need 3 wisdom saving throws, please.
3?
Uh,
3?
Second one at advantage.
Okay. And I also have Bardic Inspiration. Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah. You can use that on any one of those rolls.
Okay. So I'm using it on this first one. So that's wisdom save, you said? 18 for the first one.
Okay.
And then it's an advantage on the next one, John.
Yep.
Natural 20 for 24.
Oh, of course.
And a 21 for the second, or for the third.
Awesome. Cool.
Zach's inspiration really helped me on that first one, though. Just letting you know, there's like a little suspense there. So
Wow, little suspense. That's great.
You're not helping the DM right now.
just a smidge of.
I give
maybe if
up.
we taunt him enough, his dice will like get angry at us, and I, you know.
But I love all my friends. Alright, make guides your go. As you
Okay.
see the scene over and over as every time you stab into June and then able to slice through the nightmare like the butter.
I have a mission. I'm gonna do my dang job. Okay. We are going to just strike at this guy in front. It's only an 11, so that one misses.
That doesn't.
Like I missed.
Wow.
I'm not gonna use that dice
I don't
anymore.
need y'all's pity.
Oh, dang. It's only a 14 for the second one?
These guys, 14 hits.
Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say, 2 in a row. Jeez, okay?
Wasn't afraid of you guys hitting these guys.
14 for at hit.
14 points.
And then, yeah. But I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows.
Backhands.
Backhand!
Grave Domain Clerics. I think our Tempest Clerics though.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
Yep. 8 points of damage for that one.
Alright.
And second, 17 plus 8.
You know it well?
Yeah. For 9 points of damage.
Nice. 9 points. Alright, it is looking rough. Anything
Okay.
else?
And nope, that is it.
Alright. Ito, I guess we'll go up and assist you. That's a natural 20. Cool. Awesome, Kato, and a 19. That's awesome.
Nice roll, Mike. Good job.
Thanks. I
Yeah,
appreciate
good-
it. Finally
good rolling,
rolled well
bud.
tonight. That's awesome.
Look at you.
Yay!
And 3 6s on the first rogue damage on that one.
Yahtzee!
Ridiculous as that one goes down. On half of its rogue sneak attack. I'm so angry. Awesome.
I'm
Great
so
job,
sorry.
Kato. No, it's
Hey, you
fine.
know what? It makes her look very useful to us.
I know that. Yeah,
Whereas
that's the
some
other thing.
other
It's like, at least the
NPCs were
NPCs
like,
are-
we're leaving you behind. What are you doing?
No. Like I said, I love when my players do well. Zachary.
All right, I will target the one in Kahu's arms with firebolt. That's a 24 to hit.
Shield just doesn't hit. Counter smell.
I will
I'm
counter
stopped.
spell that it
Harder to
actually
break a
shields.
Yeah.
22 fire and 12 radiant.
Yay!
Gross. As she burns up in Kahu's end. Standing there is now the 4 Hansi that have been haunting you and coming after you all seem to cry out and die. Their souls seemingly burnt.
They're free.
If they come back. But as that happens, the spirits to separate. They're no longer under their control as the battlefield goes quiet. It takes the girl and a few people from inside kind of walk out wall, but almost out of fearfully and like heads bowed back inside.
Yeah, Ka's just a giant standing by the door.
Is everybody okay?
Yep.
Right.
I'm
But
fine.
you
Are
need
you
healing.
okay?
I'm okay.
It's a little bloody, but
I will
about
heal
half
you.
her health.
I will cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds on you. Oh, 30. 30 health.
Oh, nice. That's
Whoa.
like perfect.
Good
Thank you.
lord.
All
Jeez.
D6 extra helps too. 3D
Seriously.
D6 plus 5, so.
Yeah, like all her wounds healed up, and she's just kind of like, oh, that's perfect. Thanks.
Nice. I used almost. I only have 3 key points left, guys.
The Nightingale just looks at you. I can see why you're not scared of these things. All right, cool. Glad you're on our side. Just walks inside like this. This will be a piece
We
of
told
cake.
you. I mean, does this not
Well,
inspire
dangerous.
hope?
Just go straight in for the king
Are
and
you
queen.
not inspired?
At this point, just going after the king
Are you
and
not
queen after that
entertained?
fight. That was you can take them down easy peasy. Get this over with. Just chat sport. You guys worrying
No,
about?
there's. Because there's like a necromantic weird mojo.
You guys took down their
thing
strongest
going on
warriors
there.
like easy peasy. What are you talking about? Just like walks inside.
Those are their
I'm getting a
strongest
drink.
warriors?
They owe me one. Yeah. The king provides. Shut up. She starts walking up to the bar to grab.
I'm gonna make sure the girl who had the knife to her throat's okay too.
Yeah, the parents kind of bring her in, and they're kind of looking at you. Thank you. The king provides for all. They kind of have. You don't only got nicked. Fine.
Oh, my king.
The affinities provide.
Or just kind of goes a little quiet at that. And doesn't really say anything.
We've brought the Kingslayer to change the tide.
Okay, we don't have to announce ourselves that loud.
You can tell, like, even now, like, the woman's dragging the girl away, and like, a lot of people are, like, going into the rooms for the night or heading out.
Either saying, man,
And you've noticed in a lot of
What?
different places, you've inspired people. Here, it's either fear or just kind of a lack of being able to hope.
Yeah.
Inspired by you guys.
What did you say, Kahu?
I'm going to say, if they're going to try to give it to you as a derogatory name, let's actually do it to the right one.
Oh, I mean, you know, Carr kind of wore that one out when he wouldn't shut up about it in the Centaurium, so doesn't do anything to me anymore.
I mean, like, inspire people with it by taking care of this guy.
Oh, that's how you mean. Yeah, I'm gonna be a Queenslayer and adding that to a title too. Can we go back in the temple and rest, please?
Yep.
Kato's got
Sounds
like
nice.
a keg under her arm. 5 cups.
Perfect.
Do we have any way to kind of sprout our presence that you guys know of?
The Nightingale just turns on. She goes, "Who wants to join the revolution?" And you just see everyone turning and, yeah, good luck with that. And just goes out the door.
I don't have any way that we could shield us.
If they want
Yeah.
to send them back for more punishment, so be it. We can take shifts on sleeping and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough.
Fine.
I feel like you could shoot fire at them all day.
Oh yeah, that was easy. That was my easy spell.
Seriously, you were just like,
That was pretty great.
all right.
I think we're getting
But-
better. I'm just
We have
saying.
Yeah.
Helps to have good teamwork.
Mhm.
Yeah, the rolls like garbage all night.
Thank you, oh affinities.
I rolled like 18.
Really, the affinities have not abandoned us in
You're
our
bad.
time of need.
Now I'm rolling all above 15s. Like, what the heck? I don't like it.
But perhaps the gods of Dodeca have protected our souls.
Dodeca? Is that a new god?
The Hanasuka and deity, Dodeca. They serve alongside their wife, Idrin.
So I just to kind of recap because we got very rudely interrupted. I feel like we should probably try to sneak in first rather than going for the trap. So, but the Nightingales pointed out that they know of entrances through the servants' quarters on that other side. So I don't know if we can just go the half a day. I think we have to take the day and a half and backtrack, unfortunately. But I don't want to take more time, is the other thing. So, I mean, we can try to find another passage on this side, on this north side. But I don't want them taking any more blood in the jar. That's weird and that's not okay. So, I don't know.
I mean, I think no matter what, it's going to take a little bit of time to do this right. The thing that doesn't take time is teleporting, but we don't want to do that. So, I think, I don't know, if they're servants' quarters, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Do you have a way to hollow ground or anything when we rest?
It took 24 hours.
No, yeah, that takes a really long time. I don't have enough energy either right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just have to keep watch.
Yeah. We can take turns.
Yeah. I can go
But-
first. Do you guys want?
Yeah.
First.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just make sure you
I'll
get
go
some sleep
second.
tonight, Zach.
I will.
We need to have all of our wits about us.
Yeah.
And if you see a lady in green, just tell her off in your dreams.
Okay.
Okay. You can go to sleep then.
Does Zach look like he's gonna wake us up? Is he pulling a Renan?
No, he's not pulling a Renan.
Okay.
Hard to tell at this point. Not at the
Or
end of the watch,
Renan.
it's the beginning of the watch.
I was going to choose to trust Zach right now, even though part of me doesn't.
I'm
He's hearing the
trusting him. I'm
snoring,
tired.
takes out the scroll, and
Yeah,
bits, and that's where we end. Perfect. Well, we'll go ahead and end there. And that one is.
But he will say in Kato's mind.
Kato's mind?
No. No.
Oh.
He's gonna trust him. He's gonna trust him.
You're gonna have Kato keep an eye on him.
Yep.
As you
He's
guys
going
are
to
starting
trust
to
him.
prepare for the night, we'll jump into the watch next week as we wrap up this. Or as we're wrapping up tonight's game. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
No.
Yeah, sorry. As we the watch game next week now. As we wrap up tonight, we'll end there and then we'll jump back in with watch and deciding where to. I should thank you guys. It's fun kind of playing on Mondays, a little different energy. You know, I don't think I want to do this all the time, but it's just a nice little option if needed. I did see our friend Affinity Chris is still playing. I don't know how much longer he will, but it's been a while since I've seen him raided into his channel, so we'll go ahead and raid him. But make sure to check us out tomorrow on Literary DM's channel on YouTube for more Winds of Calamity. We're wrapping up a little Twilight Twin Realm stuff. No Fates this Thursday. Make sure to have fun if you're playing Tears of the Kingdom. I'm sure Mark, Lit, and everyone else will be. And I'll probably watch some streams of that. Hopefully someone will stream. And then we'll be back on Sunday for more Magical Mishaps on Marquee Gaming. So follow all of them. And we'll go ahead and raid Affinity Chris. And thank you guys so much for all your love and respect. We'll raid them. So show all the love and respect to us, as we like to show our amazing community and send it all out. So I love you guys. We'll see you next time.